What's happening, people? Welcome to Music Monday. Music Monday it is. And today in the Skillet, we're going to be talking about a brand new one we just put out last Friday, a tune called Long in the Tooth. So let's just dive right in. What is Long in the Tooth about? Well, Long in the Tooth is a reference to growing old. If someone were to say, oh, he's a little long in the tooth, that means he's getting up there in his years. This song is really, it's not a downer, oh, I'm getting old song. It's really about embracing the pace that growing older moves with, and also the wisdom and the knowledge that comes with it. Some cool lines in this song. One of them I really like is "Hooked we are to the turning reel." And I got to point out here, Damian Shepard, who does all of our graphic artwork, came up with the idea of that coyote chasing that fly on a fly riding reel, which I thought was just really clever. You'd have to make some JC merch out of that one. A lot of really, introspective kind of thought-provoking lines in here. I love the one that says at the end of the course where it says, you can prolong the end or delay the start, which is really just a neat way of saying the same exact thing. Doesn't matter which way you do it, the result's going to be the same. E. Dan Smith, who's a good friend of mine, a guy who has written many books. He's kind of a spiritual guru. I talk to him all the time. I grew up with him, went to some camp with him. Really sharp dude, interesting. I loved hanging out with him and shooting the bull with him. And he gave me several books of his to read. In one line, I want to point out and give credit to Edam. It's in the course part where it says, "So drink deep and ride the golden part," because that came directly out of one of Mr. E's books. So thank you, Edam, for that. I finally got it in the song. I love the line. I did change it around a little bit about the elixir soul from a gypsy's cart, and then, of course, prolong the end or delay the start. Doesn't matter which way you do it, the result's going to be the same. So, guitar players, here's what you got today. It's in Dadgad, which is without both these being dropped. You only drop the B string in this case, so take your B string, drop it down to A. The rest stays like in standard. Put a capo on the second fret, so you're in the key of E, and that's what you got. Now, the finger chording position on this is kind of different because you got that one note drop. So check this out. Playing like a D root, and you're going to put your ring finger up on your third fret, first string, and then half step, and then like to a C position, and then diminish. So you got like 4 or 5 different notes there off 1, 2 chord progressions. And then it repeats. And then to a G, and it's open. Take your index finger off and play it open. So you can hit a lot of open strings like this, tune like this with that one down. So that's the whole melody of the verse lines. And then at the end chord, at the end of each verse, the end of each chorus, you got to take your index finger and put it on the first string on the second fret. And it gives you that chord, which is just beautiful. Bridge is real simple. Go up to the 10th fret, 1 finger, 1 string, 6th string, 10th fret, 2 steps down to the G position, 2 steps, and then it's a D, and I play the D like this: G, hammer on, C, hammer on, D, G, hammer on, D, C, hammer on, then back to that G with your pinky, with your index finger anchoring the first string on the second fret. So a lot more picking and intricate chord structure in that song than you think, but it's a beautiful song. I love the way it came out. John Mayer put some absolutely blistering guitar solos in this song. And that's what we got to Skillet today for Music Monday, a tune I wrote called Long in the Tooth, and it just came out. And by all means, share it. Follow us on any platform you listen to. And also want to mention that we're going to be at the Music Farm this Saturday in Charleston, South Carolina, the band with our good friends Gritty Fly Ride. So a little plug for that and for Saturday's show in Charleston. And that's what we got today for Music Monday. And as Paul Harvey would say, now you know the rest of the story, and you certainly do.